Good morning, dear student. Today our topic is nature of economic analysis. Means what is the nature and character of the economics or economic analysis. Whenever we discuss about the nature of economics, so there is the point of discussion कि it is the part of social science or it is the part of science or it is the part of the art or it is the part of the positive science or it is the part of normative science or it under the economic analysis we have only study about the static or dynamic or general or partial equilibrium like that. So today just I am going to discuss one by one in the detail. Economic analysis involve applying economic principles and reasoning to understand how an economy functions and how decisions are made. It helps in explaining economic phenomena, predicting outcomes, designing economic policies. Economic analysis had different approaches and classification which we will cover today. Whenever we discuss about the economics as the science, so no doubt economics it is also known as the science because under the economic analysis we have to analyze cause and effect and it is the part of the science. But another side it is not considered as the pure science because whenever we discuss about the cause and effect under the economic analysis there is need to assume other factors are remain constant. For example, in the case of law of demand, whenever we discuss about the law of demand, as we know that there is the inverse relationship between price and its quantity demanded, but other factors are remain constant, like income of the consumer is constant, like the taste and fashions, like the populations, like the government policies, all must be constant. It means कि there is economics, it is not the purely science. And whenever we discuss about कि it is the social science, so economics it is also the part of the social science because it is analyze the human behavior like the taste and fashions, and it is also the part of the social science because there is the assumptions there is need to a lot of assumptions to develop any theories and law. And economics it is also the part of art because economics search out about discuss about effectiveness and efficiency, and as we know that efficiency and effectiveness only bring through the more and more practice, and more practice of the same things. It is nothing but it is an art. It means economics it is not a purely science, not it is considered as the purely social science or purely art, but economics it is the combination of science, social science and art. And whenever we discuss about economics it is the positive science or normative science. So economics it is both positive science and normative science because under the economics we have analyzed what are the cause and effect. Means for the example, when price is increases then demand it decreases and vice versa if other factors are remain constant. It is the good example of the cause and effect. For example, whenever we produce the nicotine, we more supply of the cigarette and other things, alcohol, it is the part of the positive science because government want to generate more and more revenue, and it is the good source to create and generate more and more revenue. But another side, if there is some ban like to retain over the wrapper of the cigarette कि it is injurious to the health, or sometimes there is written कि it is the cause of the cancer, it is the part of the positive science because there is mention about how to be. Buying the liquor in Bihar, it is the good example of positive science, because under the positive science not only discuss about the cause and effect but also need to consider the social factor, social cost, which is known as to out to be. It means that positive economics deal with what is describing and explaining economic fact objectively. It explains cause and effect relationship without making value judgment. The key features under the positive economics, or we can say कि there is the cause and effect analysis. It means कि there is need to verify your data can be tested to be true or false. For example, an increase in the money supply causes inflation. A rise in the minimum wage reduces employment opportunities like that. And in the case of normative science, there is not only study about the cause and effect. It means that there is not only analyze how to make the revenue, how to generate more and more revenue by hook and crook, but there is also need to consider the social cost. It means that there is study about how to be. It is the normative economics, and in this way economics, it is not purely normative science or not it is positive science, but economics, it is the mix up, it is the combination of normative and positive science. And whenever we discuss about economics, it is the static analysis. In the economics, we have to analyze static analysis or dynamic analysis. So in the case of economics, it deals with both static analysis and dynamic analysis. Whenever economics deal and study about the equilibrium condition over a specific period of times, it is come under the static analysis. For the good example is interaction, or we can say intersecting point of the individual demand and supply in the same period of time. It is the good example of static analysis. It means that under the static analysis there is no question of the time lag, there is no need to the study about the times. It is the timeless analysis, and generally it is used in the case of the microeconomic analysis. And from the static analysis we can also derive the comparative static. It means कि what are the changes between the two equilibrium point, what are the magnitude between the two equilibrium point. It is come under the static analysis. And the another side, that is the dynamic analysis. Under the dynamic analysis we have to study about dynamic analysis, we have to study about consider changes over time and how variable adjust dynamically, studies the path of adjustment and process by which equilibrium is reached, take into account lag, growth, trend and expectations. It means that under the dynamic analysis we have to study why there is the changes in the equilibrium condition, what are the path of the changes in the equilibrium condition, why the equilibrium condition move from one point to the another point, during what time taken under the changes in the equilibrium position from one point to the another point. It is come under the dynamic analysis. And partial equilibrium, it is mainly used in the case of one sector, one market, and it is mainly used in the microeconomics. And general equilibrium, it is whenever we study the equilibrium condition as a whole economy, entire economy, that is come under the general equilibrium. Mainly it is used in the macroeconomic policy and welfare analysis, like the aggregate demand and aggregate supply. Thank you. If any question we can ask. Today's topic is over. Next time I will discuss about the interdependence between microeconomics and microeconomics.